I wouldn't mind listening to more of her piano. What would it be like her good piano music other than, I mean, Glory, obviously. Together? Okay. Oh, also, in my lessons a lot, I teach people to lift their soft palate because it's more ergonomic. That was a good example of an instance where that da da da. I don't sing in that style often, but like she has her soft palate down there in the mid range, and then when she goes up, she kind of lifts it up, right? And that's like an important like expressive tool. Anyway, it's kind of a fun thing.
The best cure for feeling lost is getting lost together somewhere we can just exist. You're losing sight of yourself, but I never do. Can't see it now, but you have always been you. The inside of your mind is my favorite view. Even when it rains, regardless of the weather, if you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out together. If you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out.
Oh, I wish I could see your hands when playing.
Call me late.
It's a weird thing for me. I love watching pianists. Piano's such a wonderful instrument that it really does help outline visually what happens musically. So,
Call me late.
she's playing with time there, to her point. This wouldn't be hard, Sugar, for like someone who's a classical pianist. Playing this and singing this at the same time wouldn't be that outrageous.
Call me late, left my ringer on. I've got no plans tomorrow, we can talk all night. Send you pictures from the summer. No, it doesn't seem that long ago the world was bright. You're losing sight of yourself, but I never do. Can't see it now, but you have always been you. The inside of your mind is my favorite view. Even when it rains, regardless of the weather, if you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out together. If you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out. And you don't owe me happiness, and you don't owe me anything. I'm here for all the ways you've changed and everyone you've ever been. So come with me, we're going out. Tie up your laces, tell me how. Tell me how you're losing sight of yourself, but I never do. Can't see it now, but you have always been you. The inside of your mind is my favorite view. You're losing sight of your...
I like her use of aspirates. Sorry, going back. Hi, hi. By doing that, you get an attack on a vowel. But like a more gentle attack. You could do I with a glottal, but she does a hi. That's an aspirate abrupt. Which is to say a puff of air, which is what we, huh, right? and then the folds gradually come together from a kind of gradual ramping up of the H sound.
Together. If you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out. And you don't owe me happiness, and you don't owe me anything. I'm here for all the ways you've changed and everyone you've ever been. So come with me, we're going out. Tie up your laces, tell me how. Tell me how you're losing sight of yourself, but I never do. Can't see it now, but you have always been you. The inside of your mind is my favorite view. You're losing sight of yourself, but I never do. Even when it rains, regardless of the weather, if you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out together. If you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out.
Mono. Tried, yeah, so Mono in chat. They tried looking for demo file. Demo Ellie played a few times live, posted a version on her Discord, but then I remember file names make no sense, yeah. There's an older version of Together without piano, more pop, might be interesting contrast. I'm not feeling that right now. Cause like, oh, after that conversation about the instrumentals and stuff, I'm much more interested in like, or instrumentals, I guess. If that makes sense. Like I'm much more interested in her piano stuff, cause part of it is that I feel a little shame that, you know, I wasn't lying. I don't listen to a lot of music in my spare time, and I don't have a particularly good memory for music. I'll remember people's sounds. Like I remember timbre, someone's voice, right? But like, yeah. So, and I get obsessive, particularly if I'm moved enough by something to perform it. I'll listen to a piece for hours. So I listen to Bugs a lot. But I wish I had, I wish I'd listened to more of her piano music so I could have been more particular, you know, in no small part because I you know, well, whatever. Yeah. Her cover of Good Riddance, with Shumimi, okay. It's hard for me to talk about piano phrasing. I have some, I played some piano. I'm not particularly good at it. The way that a pianist moves their hands, yeah, having a good time, Kid Creative. The way a pianist moves their hands, like rolls their wrists and stuff, to go over different chords, is like a fun thing to watch.
If you lose sight of
and so in the left hand, in these musical interludes.
If you lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out.
There's a thing in piano called touch, right? In principle, it's simple enough. Getting, like, you generally want to get to the bottom of the keys so that the hammer hits the strings, like, fully, and you get a full sound. You can get the hammer to hit without getting to the bottom of the key, but you don't get the full sound of the piano, right? But the rate in which you do it and the speed in which you do it can affect, right? It's acceleration, right? So the way that you have to have dynamic control on your piano is with touch, and touch is a big part of phrasing. So I like to listen to a pianist's touch, and if you listen to how that chord is arpeggiated.
Lose sight of who you are, we'll go find out.
Right? There is meaning behind that higher note being given more of an attack, given more of a kind of a punch a little bit. and the way that the arpeggio is expressed through the dynamics is like a very personal thing. So I would like to like hear more of that, so then I would know more about her piano skills. Very hard for me to put all the pieces together in one listen. So I apologize if re-listening again and again is a bit boring. But let's do Good Riddance, and then I'd like to sing a little bit of something. I have a lesson at 4, and so I'd like to yeah, I'd like to prepare for that. Good Riddance, Shmimi, and Ellie.
Farewell to all the earthly remains. No
Have a good one, Marjorie.
burdens, no further debts to be paid. Atlas can rest his weary bones. The weight of the world all falls away in time.
I should probably put this up on the screen. I'm like vibing.
Goodbye.
Feels very like
to
magical.
all the plans that we made. No contracts. I'm free to do as I may. No hunger, no sleep except to dream. Mild and warm, safe from all harm. Good riddance to all the thieves, to all the fools that stifled me. They've come and gone and passed me by. Good riddance to all. Farewell to all the earthly remains. No burdens, no further debts to be paid. Atlas can rest his weary bones. The weight of the world all falls away in time.
Yeah, it reminds me of madrigals. I love madrigals. Kind of like the stuff that was around like before Baroque. But I might be totally off base. I might absolutely not be the aesthetic, but that was the attempt. But yeah, it's kind of nice. The harmonies are really lovely. The blends and voices are really lovely.
From all harm.
I love a good suspension. Right? But like that dissonance. And then the resolution. Ah, yeah. Like that stuff is to me aspirational in terms of the Notice how they lean into the dissonance too. It's from Hades, a song written by He's Living in the Underworld. The game? Is it from the game Hades? Be a little self-indulgent. Would you like to hear a version? I want to stick with learning a bit more about Ellie. Because like, I don't know. I want to know more about folks. I used to do this with a deep dive. It's from the game? Okay. Alright. That makes sense to kind of go for that older aesthetic. But like this, so this musicianship here, I am on the dissonance crescendoing a little bit, and then on the consonant interval lightening up. Right? Not only do they increase the dynamic, but there's a bit of twang added on ri. Riddance, right?
Good riddance to all the thieves, to all the fools that stifled me. They've come and gone and passed me by. Good riddance to all. Farewell to all the earthly remains.
Yeah, very, very specific on the phrasing. And it's interesting. There's always like a different combination of skills. It's about Orpheus and Eurydice. Would make sense then. Maybe the composer borrowed from Orpheus and Eurydice is a Baroque opera. I don't know. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Baroque / madrigals. I could listen to the original, but yeah, it's lovely.